Can you explain to me why Freemasons get a bad rap? My name's Brother Quest, and I'll do my best. In order to understand a little bit why Freemasons get a bad rap, you gotta understand a little bit about our history. So what we know is modern day Freemasonry was created in 1717 in England. And from there, it continued on for many decades with not a whole lot of incidents. But fairly early on, there's a few individuals who decided to create drama or create some issue. And so a lot of the bad rap can really be tied back to two separate instances within the Freemasonry history. Now, I won't bore you with much of the details. We can get into that in another video. But the first one was a big giant hoax from an individual who was expelled from our fraternal organization for doing some pretty bad stuff. He didn't appreciate being expelled, so he went around telling a bunch of lies about us that were evil. And then that information was picked up by other authorities, and it just kept being ran with. Eventually, it got proven that the individual was lying, and everything that he said was a hoax. And those different organizations actually had to issue formal apologies. The second one was established fairly early on in our nation's history. This came about with most of our founding fathers and our leaders being Freemasons themselves. Most of the leadership in our country were held by Freemasons. And for those who wished to be in power, they were jealous. And around this time, there was a gentleman who claims to be a Freemason that said he was going to expose all the secrets to Freemasonry. Well, that individual disappeared, and the Masons were blamed. Maybe the Masons had something to do with it. We don't know for sure. But the Masons were blamed either way. And as a result, that circumstance helped fuel our nation's first third party in politics, which was the anti-Masonic party. And that party's sole mission was to rise up against the Masonic politicians and oust them from their political seats. Now, this third party, this anti-Masonic party, did campaign very heavily on removing Masons from their seats, and they spread a lot of lies, like a lot of politicians tend to do, to try to get the public on their side. And this went on for quite a while, and a lot of lodges and Masons had to go underground because it worked. The lies that they were spreading, it scared people enough to remove these people from power, and they had to go in hiding. And it was so many years before Masonry started coming back into the light. Now, these two separate issues that happened in two different times in history are the basis for just about everything that you find on the internet. They use this old information that was proven false and untrue, and they use that as the basis for their thesis today and their arguments today. When reality is, Freemasons and Freemasonry is a wonderful organization. It's a wonderful group of men. It teaches a beautiful system of morality, taught through allegories and illustrated through symbols. Now, it is my sincere hope that I use this channel to help illustrate the good that Freemasons do currently and what Freemasons have done in the past. Freemasons are some of the most charitable individuals on this planet, and our organization is among some of the best at giving to charities and other organizations. It's said that Masons give more to charity each day than any other fraternal organization out there. My name is Brother Quest, and if you've enjoyed this content, or if you learned something, or you just appreciate any of this, please hit this like button and follow for more.